The Lead Star Grunt 15. Is it worth all the hype that it's been getting lately? Let's find out. All right, so before we get into a field test, let's actually talk about this rifle. And for all of you YouTube range officers, there is no magazine in the gun. It's completely empty, so we know that we're safe. First things first, the Lead Star is chambered in 5.56 NATO, 1 in 7 barrel twist. Uses a standard government profile, low profile gas block. The handguard, lower, upper, everything is all made here in the USA and is all integral to the design. So you know that this is going to be a solid build with no rattle. There's no play in this gun whatsoever, and I really, really like that. One of the things I really like with this rifle is the charging handle. Charging handle has an extended finger grip on here. Now, I'm kind of one of those weird guys that don't do the 2-finger grip. I just grab it off to the side, give it that quick charge, and just having that extension is really, really nice, and it's a feature that comes standard with the Grunt 15. So some of the changes that I've made to the rifle before we start shooting is I put in a Rise Armament Blitz 3.5 pound single stage trigger. This rifle came with a stock mil-spec trigger, but the last batch of Lead Star rifles that I got in actually came with their own 3.5 pound single stage trigger, and it's not far off from the Rise Armament trigger. I also put on a Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot sight, Magpul M-Bus backup sights, just for my own personal preference. So those are the changes that we've made to it. Let's go ahead and see how it functions. All right, so for today's shooting test, we're going to be shooting PMC's X-Tac 5.56 NATO, 55 grain, full metal jacket. Let's see how we do. Safety's off, range is hot. Okay, so first impressions on this. I usually run an H2 buffer on my AR-15. And with the standard buffer and tube, this thing kicks a little harder than the AR I have, but for a stock carbine buffer, it's a very smooth shot. I'm very impressed with it. All right, so sitting's all well and good, but I want to see how I do standing. Safety off, range is hot. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to blame the gun for this one. I need to work on my aim a little bit. I mean, for 50-yard shooting, I hit the target every time. But I could afford to be a little bit better. And, you know, I would love to blame this on COVID and the fact that I probably haven't shot a rifle in 18 months. But, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, the rifle itself was solid. I really, really liked the rifle. The was solid. Cosmetically, it just looks beautiful. It comes in 4 colors. You have your standard black. I got the concrete gray. They've got sniper green and your standard flat dark earth. And just all of them look really, really good, but I'm just a huge fan of the gray. So that rifle is definitely a keeper for me. Probably going to make some more changes to it, maybe throw a magnifier on it. But honestly, for the rifle itself, it was very comfortable to shoot. The recoil was very, very manageable. It was solid in my hands. My own personal support of it obviously leaves a little bit to be desired, but I just really like that gun. I'm going to be honest. It's for a stock rifle for about $1,000. You really can't go wrong with a Lead Star Grunt 15.